I got to walk on the famous Daytona 500 Speedway. This is the home of the Daytona 500 and many other motorsport events, and you can get a tour here for only $27, which is not bad considering what we got to do. Shout out to the tour guide, by the way, she was awesome. It was a beautiful day, so we stopped off and had some really nice views of the track, and depending on the weather, they don't always do this, but we got to go on the track today. And if you're a NASCAR or a motorsports fan, this is pretty freaking cool. The east and west banks of this track angle at about 31 degrees. Seeing this on TV doesn't do its justice. When you're actually on the track, you can see how much of an incline there is. So this was the coolest part of the tour when we got to get out of the tram and actually get to walk on the track. The start and finish line had an incline of about 18 degrees, and walking up this thing was a workout. We got to give the finish line an autograph if we wanted to, so I did exactly that. We made our way over to pit row and then over to victory lane. So that's where you'd be hanging out if you won the Daytona 500. There's also a giant lake in the middle of this track, which is really cool. Then we made our way back to the front part of the stadium. There's over 100,000 seats in this stadium, by the way, which is insane. So we got some really nice views from up there as well, and then we finished off with the museum. There's William Byron's car from this year's Daytona 500, one of Richard Petty's cars, Dale Earnhardt Jr. This is heaven if you're a NASCAR fan, and for $27, this was definitely worth it.